Hello, everybody. Mike Ader here again, and this is Anxiety, episode 12. And let's talk about it. So, real quick, I want to say that yesterday I did upload a video, um, but guess what? It did not upload. I hit upload at like 7 o'clock last night, maybe 8 o'clock last night, and it did not upload until maybe 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. So it's going to look like I did two today, but I didn't. I done one yesterday, and now I'm doing one today. So got that taken care of. Also, I want to just tell a quick story before I get going about my struggles today with anxiety. But so I went really hard yesterday at the gym, and I lifted some weights that I hadn't lifted before, and I didn't think anything about it. Everything was great. My day yesterday was great. Well, I wake up this morning with pain all back here in this shoulder. Well, the weights that I was lifting was to work the front area out, not the back. Well, when you have Michael Ader's form of anxiety, this is going to sound so silly, but you know, my my faulty programming instantly wants to say that like this is my lungs are screwed. it's I know, man. All we can do is laugh about it. This is not my lungs, man. It hurts in my trap. It all in my trap and all up through my neck. I either strained so hard getting the weights up. It was either that or I slept on it wrong. But look, I had anxiety all day about that. And it just hurts so bad. Whatever I done, it was horrible. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. No panic, no rolling around on the floor, nothing like that. Just standard anxiety that I want to smash out. Eventually, it's going to go away. I'm not going to have to deal with this for the rest of my life. Positive thinking, positive affirmation. That just happened today. Just random wake up. Oh man, it hurts so bad in my back. But anyway, so what I want to talk about today is anxiety, how to fight back. Okay, so basically, anxiety is so crazy. Uh, what you have to do is you have to do the opposite of what your brain is telling you. So, follow me on this. So, if you could take like a skinny, well built lady, for example, they always run around saying that they're fat. I don't know if you're going to follow this analogy, but it's just faulty programming. They're obviously not fat. Okay, so give you another analogy. When I had my first panic attack, I was 24 years old and the epitome of health, but my brain told me I was having a heart attack and I was dying. Okay, it the opposite was happening. You know, like man, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. But the way you fight back is you have to tell yourself what is really going on. Like if I knew this when I was 24 years old having that first panic attack, or if someone could have told me that I was having a panic attack, no one even knew what was going on with me, then that may have been enough to get through, you know, through to to my brain, which was short circuiting at the time and giving me faulty programming. It's just faulty programming. This is a tough one. Let me think of something else. So I'm 35 years old now. I am having just horrible, awful, just nasty anxiety, and I'm walking around in my kitchen just pacing, just pacing. What am I going to do? I got to make this go away. So my brother, who, bless his heart, he couldn't panic if his life depended on it, and he actually may watch this video. He's going to remember this episode. So he's like, dude, you're the healthiest person I know. He's like, you boil your chicken, you know? He's like, to prove to you that what would it take to prove to you that you're healthy? I'm like, I need to check my blood sugar. I need to check my blood pressure. I need to check my weight. All this stuff. So he's like, fine, let's go. We go to the Walgreens, and I'm not making this up. He buys one of these things where you prick your finger and you put blood on it and it checks your blood sugar. Of course, mine's perfect. He buys one of these expensive cuffs to put on your arm, pump it up, and check your blood pressure. Dude, I can't even remember everything that. But so it was I was 100% healthy. It was just my brain telling me it was faulty programming in my brain, but it was and that little seed that he planted in my brain actually helped me. And I've told him this, that he told me that he was the healthiest person that he knew, and that really helped. So I had the doctor that I talked about in my last video. He told me, he said, Michael, he said, you're not sick. And what I heard, he said, you just worry, you're chronic worrier or whatever he called me. What I heard was, Michael, I'm giving up on you, because I wanted him to fix me so bad. And I thought he's giving up on me. Oh my God, I'm too sick for it. I'm too sick for the doctor to help me. You know, like, and it got really bad after that. But to fight back with anxiety, you have to do exactly what I did today. No, that is not my lungs. You know, you're not going to tell me this all day. You know, which you did, but I'm not going to let it. You know, had that pain had I let that pain break through my barrier and tip me over the edge, you know, I would have panicked today, you know, because of random back pain that you know, that I guess everybody has, you know, if you push yourself too hard. Now, if 3 days from now I wake up and I still have back pain, we may look into it, but it's like, it makes perfect sense. I lifted a weight that I hadn't lifted for forever yesterday in the gym, and then I wake up this morning sore in random spots. Okay, like, this is how you're going to have to fight back. And I don't know what your particular anxiety is, but if man, whatever it is, just tell yourself the truth. You have to convince yourself the truth about the situation. Let me, man, I could probably sit here and come up with hundreds of them, but I don't want to, you know, sit and go, But, so, okay, here's one. So one night, this is a night that I ended up, you know, actually it was a day. This is a day that I ended up in the fetal position on the floor, chugging beers, another time. So I was out of town working, and I'll make a long story short. And got in bed late, woke up early the next morning, went to the McDonald's, got a gigantic coffee like this big, and added extra caffeine with one of those whatever. So McDonald's already has strong caffeinated coffee. Throw extra caffeine shot in it. I'm working. Boom, boom, chugging this coffee. We're going, we're going. Well, I cut a piece of material on a saw that was on the ground, okay? And then I take my hands and I fling myself up real quick, reach down, grab the material, start walking. Boom, I had some kind of vertigo or something in my head, okay? I had to be having a brain aneurysm. Oh God, I'm having a brain aneurysm. Now I can't breathe. Now I can't see. Now I'm just uh, laid out in the floor. You know. Now what really happened, and had I had the skills then that I have now, I would have stood up and been like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, vertigo." You know, uh, while my heart's really thumping. I've had a cup of coffee this big with an extra shot in it. You know, and then I would try to get myself to come down instead of falling over the edge, you know, begging someone to go get alcohol, uh, getting on my phone, worrying everybody to death that I'm dying. I, you know, that's the reality. That's the reality of it. If I, you know, don't talk to myself and tell myself what's really going on in this situation, that, man, I hope I done this justice with that, because I know what I'm trying to say. I just hope I said it well. I may. I don't know if I'm 100% satisfied with this particular video. Let me know if I explain that well. I'm actually going to put an asterisk beside this one as well. I did this yesterday, but you know, like, I hope, you know, and maybe when I watch it back, I will understand if I will know better if I explained this well. But and I pretty much probably just want to keep going and give more and more examples. But you know, with everyone's anxiety being so different, I know that it's so different because I've actually talked to a handful of people about this, and I've actually had the chance to help a couple of people face to face by telling them, and like, when I help someone face to face, or the couple of times that I've been able to help somebody, I've noticed that their brains was on repeat, you know, just like mine. They were hyper focused in on what was, well, they're not hyper focused in on what I'm telling them that's going to happen, you know, or what's really going on. I have to really get through to them, like, no, this is what's really going on, you know. And anyway, so that'll really help. Okay, so like, subscribe, comment, show me some love, even if it's an LOL. I don't care. I'll take it. All right. Until next time. Peace.